The civilian government has been overthrown in Sudan. The military executed a coup Monday, arresting the leaders of the transitional government. They also declared a state of emergency. The armed forces 2 years earlier removed dictator Omar Al-Bashir from power. That move was cheered wildly by a populace hungry for democracy. Protesters took to the street to oppose the latest military takeover. But there has been some discontent over the long time that has transpired with no concrete moves toward elections. The coup leader, General Abdel Fattah Burhan, blamed political infighting for forcing the army's hand.
To record in history, the Sudanese people refuse to be led by an individual or a group which doesn't believe in freedom, peace, and equality.
Troops have lined the streets of Khartoum, and paramilitary units have taken up positions in key areas, including the airport. The internet has been shut down in the capital. Nevertheless, demonstrators have started to gather on Tuesday morning. The Sudan Doctors Committee says that 3 protesters were killed and 80 injured on Monday. The U.S. government announced that it is suspending aid to Sudan as a result of the coup. Washington has promised $700 million in fresh aid this year. The Americans have worked closely with Prime Minister Abdallah Hamdok, who has restored diplomatic relations with Israel. Hamdok's situation appears unclear at this point. He refused to issue a statement supporting the coup and was moved to an undisclosed location. The civilian-led transitional government should be immediately restored and represents the will of the people. United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres condemned the coup, saying that Hamdok and other officials must be released immediately. The African Union says, "The chairperson calls for the immediate resumption of consultations between civilians and military within the framework of the political declaration and constitutional decree. The chairperson further calls for the release of all arrested political leaders and the necessary strict respect of human rights." A previous coup was discovered last month, leading to tension between the armed forces and the civilian leadership. Sudan's information industry appears to be still functioning, declaring that Hamdok is still the legitimate leader of the nation. ADN TV will post updates as events in Sudan warrant.